the most painful and confusing things that people experience when they're grieving is what I call grief ghosting. When the people that you think are going to be there just don't show up. They either stop texting, stop calling, or they're with you and they just never talk about your loss. Now, why does this happen? It definitely is like a system and social-wide problem because grief is kind of inconvenient. It doesn't have a strict timeline that you follow. It's often unpredictable and chaotic, and so people just don't want to deal with that. Just culturally are like obsessed with like optimization and productivity, and we also don't have a lot of rituals around grief, and so it makes sense that grief would just be really disruptive to this like social plan. But the other part of it, which is so confusing, is that you can have someone in your life who is a thoughtful and caring and attentive person, and it's most painful then when they don't show up. People don't know what to say, so they just say nothing. Some people believe genuinely that giving you space is kindness. But here's the one that I think is probably most like prickly to people. Grief activates this morality salience, meaning that your loss reminds them that they also are in the same boat as you, that their lives could be turned upside down at any moment. The things that they thought were guaranteed are not. Things that they really, really care about and love can be lost. Life can be changed in an instant. And that's a really, really hard thing to be in proximity to. At the risk of empathizing to the point of excusing somebody's shitty behavior, you can understand why someone is choosing to do something and also be hurt and not okay by that choice. The only thing worse than going through something hard is going through something hard and feeling alone. And if you have had the experience of being grief ghosted, I'm really sorry. That super sucks. If you don't have them in your life already, you will come across people who are willing to show up in the discomfort. Usually it's people who have gone through really hard things themselves and they know what it's like to just need someone to be with you. If you're in that liminal space right now where the people you thought would be with you, they're not, and you haven't met those people yet that are going to be with you, just hang on. Start exploring spaces where people are hanging out around the same types of grief and loss. When you're able, put yourself in the path of more people who can be there for you in the way that you need. You're worthy of that type of attunement and support.